authorization. All right, we are live. Let me remove this. All right, soundcloud.com/chaotic flame, youtube.com/ nothing left to do but win. We're going to start this with Get It Jumping, produced by yours truly. Got a very special episode for y'all. Stay tuned. All right. Once again, soundcloud.com/chaotic flame, youtube.com/ nothing left to do but win. We are here. And if you've been living under a rock and don't know what's going on, then you're in luck because Shaka Shivers is here to inform you on everything.
You're in luck. Lucky for you.
Yeah, what's good, brother?
Nah, I'm good, man. Just more wild shit. It's more hilarious. It's hilarious and sad at the same time.
Oh, and
we laughing our asses off though.
Let me see. I got someone else in here. No face, no case, saying they can't put their face on screen, but I will do you the due diligence of pulling you up in a while. In a second. We also have a good friend of mine, Goji, in the building. What's good, brother?
What's going on, my people?
All right, welcome back.
Yes,
and
sir.
Let's bring up the guests. No face, no case. I'm bringing you up to the stage. You are live. What's good, brother?
Fuck out, you know who it is. I just can't.
Hey,
Certain political connections. I can't be yours.
All right, we will.
You know I'm here to
Can't be
clown.
traced back.
You know I'm here to clown.
All right.
Yeah, because
All right,
we came to a couple revelations in the chat earlier. You know what I mean?
wild out here.
It was wild out here.
All right, so I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna read a small portion of this article we have here, and then first off, look at my brother's. Look, yo, look, man.
If the glove don't fit, get some lube.
Hey, yo, that is hilarious, bro.
That's the Diddy way.
All right, well, yo, check it out. Here we go. Hip hop mogul Sean Diddy Combs denied bail in New York over sex trafficking and racketeering probe. Whoa. All right. So Sean Diddy Combs has been ordered to be held without bail on federal sex trafficking and racketeering charges. U.S. Magistrate Judge Robin Tarnofsky made a decision. Of course, Tarnofsky isn't giving you bail. I'm sorry. But Tarnofsky made the decision on Tuesday after hearing lengthy arguments from prosecutors and Combs' lawyers. Prosecutors wanted the music mogul, who earlier pleaded not guilty, held in jail. His attorneys proposed that he be released on a $50 million bond to home detention with electronic monitoring. So I'll stop right there. And I just want to echo something that my good brother Shaka said earlier, and I felt like it was hilarious. I'll let you say it yourself. You said that P. Diddy could be where and he go crazy. Like what was you saying?
Oh yeah, we was talking about how he spent a night in jail. You know what I mean? He gonna turn. We was you could put Diddy at an Embassy Suites, and he ain't fucking having it. He loses damn mind. What? Breakfast buffets and Smirnoff vodka. Get me out of here.
Crazy. All right, well, shit. Now that we know what's going on as far as Diddy's concerned, he's being held. Anything you guys want to say about anything that we read so far? Give you guys the opportunity to bring out anything you want.
It was obvious he wasn't getting bail. When everything first happened, the first thing he did was leave the states. I mean, so it don't surprise me that they ain't give him bail. I will say this though. He gonna find something some way, somehow. I mean, I don't know. Money talk. Money does talk. And even though they denied him a $50 million bail, I feel like they gonna have him for a good half a year, and somehow he gonna not get off on the charges, because we talk some charges, but I feel like he gonna be out on the streets. Is that what the streets need? I don't know about on that, but I think he might get out.
All right, I'm looking up the charges now as you guys just continue the dialogue. Let me see. I'm looking up the indictment right now. If I could,
some of them charges, like when you really start looking into like what the wording and what constitutes as some of those things. Yeah. Some of that is a little
out here. It's ugly for
yeah. They talking. When you're talking like the racketeering, it's almost like they're trying to say Bad Boy Records was a sex trafficking ring.
Wow.
And from time to time, they be in the booth
album, you know.
Right. Like that whole Love album. Like, I don't know what went down making that album, but
oh my God.
It clearly wasn't legal.
So now he's facing life.
Yeah, yo. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
He could possibly be in there for the rest of his life.
Hold on. I gotta read this before we do. Feds seized weapons, documents, and more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant.
That's a slippery nigga.
Yeah, like, why was it necessary without the baby oil? Like, they didn't have to include the baby oil in the report. Like, that ain't even illegal.
Yeah, like none of those items are actually illegal. None of the things you read off are illegal.
I think it's the quantity of it.
Arrest him.
Like, why you got 1,000 bottles of baby oil, bro? Like, you don't have that many ashy people in your house at once. Like,
truck drivers can't even hold 1,000 bottles.
Hey, look, maybe went from ashy to classy. He might have.
Hey, yo.
He went from ashy to classy, so the nigga need a baby oil.
Hey. Yo, can you imagine being at one of Diddy parties at like 3 p.m., like during normal time, and somebody like, hey, Diddy, wait, nigga, my man's, you got a little lotion? You know what I mean? I got baby oil.
That nigga, he won't even say it. He'll just snap, and somebody throw a bottle out the window to him. Just, here you go. Take that.
For squirting people in the pool.
Take that.
Like, damn, Diddy got a lot of baby oil.
Did that nigga ever run out?
That's interesting.
Actually,
shout out to the viewership.
Baby oil. Picture bottle of baby oil. You know what's up, shorty.
All right, so I'm just going to read a little more. You know what I'm saying? They're giving a little context on who Sean Diddy Combs is for anyone who's been living under a rock. Sean Love Combs, 54, known as P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, or Diddy, is an R&B artist, rapper, and record producer and executive. He owns his record label, Bad Boy Records, which he founded in 1993, which we all know. Nominated for a myriad of industry accolades, from People's Choice Awards, Lifetime Achievements to Grammys, 18 trophies under his belt. Nominated for awards more than 60 times throughout his multi-decade career. So I wanted to bring this up because I wanted to ask a question. You know, his impact in the music industry is undeniable. We could say that. Are we, and I see my nigga No Face, No Case came up off of mute, so I'm going to just let you take this one away. Are we still listening to I Need a Girl at the Cookout?
Yes, because this is, you know how I feel about that shit. You know how much music you got to not listen to if you got to, like, not listen to niggas because of moral value, because of morals. Like, it's so many motherfuckers you can't listen to because like it all depends on where your morals lie. Like, what if you got a motherfucker, I don't like drug dealing. Jay-Z sold hella drugs. Now you can't listen to Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? So I think it all depends on where your morals lie. Like, that nigga was fucking bitching. And niggas, it's his business. Long as that nigga says he touched kids, then I'm cool with it. The nigga touch kids, then it's over with. We turning that shit off. For me.
Big facts.
But if you was a freak nigga with freak niggas, that's your business. I don't care who you fucking. Now they're hitting the women. That's something, I don't condone that shit. I don't condone putting your hands on women. Like, that's fucked up. But I mean, you expect me to sit down and Benjamins come on, my nigga? Like, it's like that's not like you gonna lead a party if all about the Benjamins come on. I don't know. But
I mean, I don't think I'm a lead a party, you know what I'm saying, at all either. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just have to hear the song.
Yeah. Like, I mean, it's like now I'm not getting in my car putting that shit on because I don't do that now. Like, I don't never get in the car like, ooh, I want to put some Diddy on. So I ain't gonna do that shit now. I'm just saying if the shit come on, it's on.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. Right before everything broke, that he got locked up and everything, I was high key listening to Victory.
That's Biggie though. I mean, I know it's Diddy's song, but that's Biggie.
He got a verse on it, so you know.
Put your money on the table and get your math on.
So Chaotic, let me ask you this, Chaotic. To what extent does that go to now? So do niggas not listen to Mary J. Blige? Do you not listen to 112? Do you not listen to Mates? Like, what's the extent? Or is it like I don't listen to Diddy albums?
Nah, you know what, bro? That's a good point. My bad. Go ahead, Goji.
Nah, I was just gonna say it's one thing to be like, I mean, we canceling Diddy and his music, and I mean, no last night, I mean, but then if you like,
I couldn't really get an answer.
We're canceling Diddy as a whole, like Diddy, the mogul, the producer, the record label owner, like we gotta cancel Bad Boy, like.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, you not about to play Harlem World, like
Biggie rolling over in his grave right now. Probably tooted up. Pause.
That nigga gave Mary J. Blige a classic album. 112 got a classic. Like, you listen to the music, man. Respect
no special delivery. Like, come on.
Yeah, respect to whoever don't. That's your business. I don't knock a nigga for anything that they choose to do to better themselves. But yeah, I can't cancel all that music.
Yeah,
and if I could, that's why I was hoping we had someone contrary to that. But I have to read what we have on the screen from the Washington Post. The crimes Combs and his associates are accused of committing and covering up include sex trafficking, narcotic distribution, arson, and kidnapping. Many of these alleged crimes took place at illegal sex parties that Combs referred to as freak-offs. During these parties, Combs allegedly threw objects at the victims and dragged them by their hair. His associates allegedly booked hotel suites, recruited male sex workers, and distributed narcotics, including cocaine, methamphetamine, oxycodone, to coerce partygoers into sex, according to the indictment. His staff allegedly monitored and arranged travel for. You know what's crazy? What I'm realizing is that this is going to be so much bigger than just him. There's going to be so many people around him that might take this fall. Now that they're talking about how he had a staff.
They're not taking no fall extension on that.
Yeah, I was about to. Before we went live, me and Shaka was talking a little bit, and because me and my manager was talking about it earlier, and he was like, "How many people do you think Diddy is going to throw under the bus?" And I was like, "I'm more focused on who's going to come up and throw him under the bus, because we all know the feds want Diddy, like they want him." So he might have some dirt on the right people to like make this as sweet as possible for himself, but he's doing time. And I feel like it's going to be a lot of people who are on his staff and who are around who will also do time because they were accomplices that are going to snitch and be like, all right, well, yeah, I was the driver, or I might have rented the hotel rooms, but that's the extent of what I did, and he did this. And I feel like a lot of people within these next couple of weeks, a lot of people just randomly just going to start saying what they was doing for Diddy in order to make themselves look better to the courts.
Right. And just to add to that, it's not like that you don't just need a bigger criminal. You need a bigger fish. For instance, like it's not like Diddy could be like, you know Tim so-and-so, the VP of AR in the Eastern District. Oh, that nigga crazy. Nah, they don't give a fuck about that. Nah, you gotta be something bigger than the big fish.
I'm waiting
Like,
on
popularity.
one of
It's
them
a
videos
lot
to
of
drop.
politics to
Listen,
that.
I said that yesterday, like he got money out, and then I really thought about it. There's no bigger fish, nigga. Epstein was
Right.
caught with Bill Clinton and all the motherfuckers. He still got convicted.
Yep.
Diddy ain't got.
All right.
Diddy ain't got. Unless Diddy's talking about y'all was in that bitch with Barack.
Yeah, Diddy got videos of Barack
It was
and
Barack,
Michelle
it
in the
was Barack.
freak off.
It
You
was
know what I'm
Barack.
saying?
You feel me? Like, it ain't nobody he can give up. That nigga Duddy. Like, stop looking. Just think about it. Epstein couldn't give up nobody. So who the fuck did he want to give up? And Epstein was with the big dog.
Yeah, he had some people at the
And they had,
Now,
and they had
we-
underage kids.
with
we
the
need
kids.
more.
They had
Maybe-
people at them islands with them kids, and he wasn't able to get off. So yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Diddy ain't beating shit.
Yeah. All right. So now, with that knowledge, I remember I asked the question earlier. Like, would you have taken, not to put any of us in this situation, but let's say that we're wanted for something that we know we may be guilty of, right? Not this, but something else, and we had as much money as this guy did, right? Would we just sit around in Harlem and wait for the police to just come get us?
what young boy TK, I think his name was
The race.
Yeah, like come
But
on,
Diddy,
man.
can he really? He's fucking Diddy. His face is known. Like, where the fuck is you going? Like,
To
I'm
the
sure.
plastic surgeon.
I'm sure all the fucking airports and everybody knew. You know what I'm
not
saying?
gonna
Like,
hold you. At that point, I feel like he got some type of like off the radar crib or something. Like a private island. Something, I mean, lay low. You got enough money to where you don't need to go nowhere. Like, but I get it. He is Diddy. He's not the type of dude that's just gonna play the back. Diddy dancing all in the videos. You know what I'm saying?
He might be too cocky, thinking he could beat it,
Yeah.
or he could have, like, yo, it could have been he never handed out drugs at the parties. It could have been somebody designated to do that. You
Very
feel
true.
me? Like, he could have never went and paid. Like, he could have never physically gave money to any of them workers. That was somebody's job.
I
it's like-
believe that. I don't think Diddy was going up to. Nah, I mean, I do feel, but that's why I'm saying I feel like it's gonna be a lot of people coming out saying I did this for Sean, and I was compensated this way.
Right.
Now it's gonna be a lot of people coming out snitching on Diddy because I do feel like Diddy didn't get his hands like physically dirty on any of the like deep shit besides the shit. I mean, he beat the shit out of Cassie. I mean, like, we saw that. Like, we saw the evidence of that. But as far as like getting the hotel rooms and the prostitutes and the drugs and shit, I don't even think he ordered the baby oil and the lube. Know what I'm saying? He had a person for that. Know what I mean? And I feel like all those
Amazon
people are
Prime.
gonna come to light.
What if that nigga ordered that shit on Amazon Prime? I didn't
Sean Combs.
Next day delivery.
Sean Combs.
Amazon got those Prime and Save. You probably got a subscription. That's a lot of baby with that picture.
Yeah, man. That's
You know, it was a while ago now, but I remember a couple months ago, his son dropped a music video or a song.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
He
I was
dropped
saying, I was saying back then, it's like they dropping this now because they know it's over. There's no more music. So like, just do it. And they didn't do it to become rich or become more rich or more famous. It's just, they just can't. Like, Diddy's biggest drug isn't the sex, it's actually the fame.
Yeah.
That's why, I think that's why he didn't want to fly out. Like, didn't just leave and like don't have people flashing cameras at me. I can't be whatever. I think he just wanted to ride it out to the day was to the wheels fell off, and wheels is off.
Wills is definitely off, man. And I could only imagine the amount of guilt, you know what I'm saying, running through one's head as they're going through this. He probably just counting the days down. Probably he looked like he really couldn't get that much sleep. If you look at like his most recent sightings. Let me see. Let me share.
Yeah.
Look,
He
bro.
definitely looked like he been stressing extra heavy.
Yeah, he looked like he'd been absent his freak offs. That's what it looked like.
So yeah, they say after one night, I believe that he is a was willing to put up $50 million to get out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
And that's what they tried. The day he got locked up, they suggest $50 million bail.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, bro, that's a lot of money for temporary freedom.
With an ankle monitor.
Keyword temporary too, because yeah.
If he never called them witnesses, they'd have gave him bail. That's what.
No, he was out there hanging. Oh, they done photoshopped this photo with Kamala. That's why.
Yeah, this is wild. Hold on, we gotta see what's going on.
Hey, yo, nah.
They don't give a fuck. Everybody trying to catch a bag. They said, fuck it.
If he never threatened them witnesses, they would have gave him bail. That's what fucked him up.
Yeah. Hold up, ladies and gentlemen. We got a special guest in the building. Special guest is in the building. Let's bring her on up. Let me take that down and hey, Pressure P. What up? Hey, and shout out to the viewership. Shout out to Hefe in the comments. Shout out to Barry Jackson. Hey, if you've seen this on Facebook, the link to come into the stream has been posted on Facebook. So anybody who wants to come in here and chop it up with us, hit that link. Come on in here and chop it up with your boys and your girl.
Take that.
Yo, what you say? What song sound different now? Hey, shout out to the viewership. Shout out to everyone in here.
Because that nigga say, take that. The big go,
That's a goddamn shame.
Yo, that shit.
Why was that the intro?
That's Montel Williams, yo. I seen that before.
Yeah, because they was talking about how Kamala was maybe Kamala might have been at one of them freak offs. That'd be imagine we found out Kamala Harris was at a freak off.
When the guest list for the freak off come out, that's when it's gonna be crazy.
When
people thought the Epstein list was crazy. That freak
when that
freak off list dropped. LeBron James.
Dwayne Wade at least showed up once.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
I don't
he
think
good for one.
So look, I said some shit to my cousin earlier today, and I want to see how y'all feel about this. I said to my cousin, like, damn, I hope my nigga Hov ain't caught up in this. But then he said some real shit to me. He was like, he don't think he is because Hov's still around his same circle he was growing up his whole life. Like he said, and Diddy is just known to get next to niggas that's hot. So he think it was more so Diddy trying to get next to Hov than Hov trying to get next to Diddy. What y'all think about that?
I believe that, but I would not say that he don't have his own thing going on. He could be his own Diddy.
That nigga got no freak off going.
He could be, listen. Nobody. It doesn't matter whether it's freak off or nothing. I promise you, Jay-Z got his own thing going. Hov ain't Hov for nothing. Hov ain't Hov for nothing. Huh?
How you promising me that he got?
I'm not prophesying that it's on the same type of lines as they shit, but it's Hov. He probably gonna pop up with an underground meth lab somewhere in Colorado that's been making millions of dollars type shit. I'm telling you,
when you find out this whole time Hov still been selling drugs and shit.
Yeah, but I'm saying this Hov guy. I'm not saying that Hov is on some freaky, nasty, pedophile sex shit, but Hov got his shit.
A freak man.
Yeah, Hov got his shit. We're not gonna sit here and say the cookie is all sweet over there. It crumbles over there. It's Hov.
It can be though. That's the thing. Like I feel like when it comes to our people, not saying use expressions, but I feel like when it comes to our people, we always can find like, nah, it gotta be something else. A nigga could have really just changed his life around and bossed up.
2 Chainz had a master's degree and still sold drugs.
Yeah, but he ain't selling drugs now is what I'm saying.
How do you know that? Niggas don't stop they shit.
Why don't they? That's what I'm saying. Why when it comes to us, we don't stop.
It's not just sweetie. It's not just us. I believe Eminem's still popping pills. It's not just us. It's not just us.
But you don't think Eminem got a drug empire? You don't think Eminem got a drug empire anywhere?
Listen. I'm still to this day. I think Eminem still sell drugs in the fucking trailer home that he come from. That's just me. That's just me.
I feel like
That's
once
just
you hit
me.
a certain amount of money, you'll do some wild shit like some Diddy shit. But to risk billions to make some 100,000, nah. Hell, I
Epstein
don't
did
think
it.
niggas is that
It's
stupid.
examples, but it's examples. You can't you. I get what you're saying, but it's too many examples for higher ups to get. They got screwed over with the personal bullshit.
Caught
It's
up with some sex
examples.
shit and some kid shit.
It doesn't matter what it was. They still got caught up. They still got caught up.
Shit matter. You can't say it don't matter. It's apples and oranges. It gotta matter.
All right,
It's
hold on. If I could, hold on. Before we stray too far off, you know what I'm saying? There's something else that happened recently I just want to bring to your attention. Do we think that Kevin Lyles stepping down yesterday is in connection or has anything to do with the news we just got on Diddy at all? Do we think that these things are connected at all, or is this a reach?
Hey, yo, I've always
It was
I
mad
know
people that stepped down. It wasn't just him. It was mad again. You
I
gotta
know
get
but
Kevin
behind him.
Lyles. I only know Kevin Lyles by name because I've heard him in rap songs, but I don't really know his position in the music business at all.
Heard he was the CEO at 300 Entertainment. Let me share
Never
this.
heard of it. That's wrong.
That 300 was I think the Migos and all of that shit. Nah, I forgot who's under 300. I don't even want to say and lie to you.
Yeah, I never heard of it. Like I heard of him, I haven't heard of that.
No, I believe that's your own point though.
Step
All right, cool.
down,
Well, this
Randy
might be a
Goodman.
reach, you know what I'm saying? Me personally, I just felt like it was pretty odd.
I can see where you can draw that conclusion from because
it could be a 50-50 type of situation. It's like
especially with
at this
Lotto saying a
time.
bunch of people step down, maybe it's a couple. Maybe not everybody is implicated, but maybe a couple of them were
So many
privy to what was
people
going on.
that step down that people don't even know. Like they just know the big names. Like the president of Rutgers stepped down. The North City councilman stepped down. It was a doctor who quit his practice. It was mad. I was just reading this shit the other day. The general manager, Marcus Vineyard, all these motherfuckers who stepped down out of their position within 24 hours and didn't be arrested.
Crazy. Now I need that information. That's the information I need to pull.
Yeah, it's actually crazy because a nigga just quit ESPN this morning too. I don't know. Now, Adrian Woj.
Nah, Woj wasn't at the freak off.
Oh my god.
At the freak off pop out. Yo, that nigga.
Look, LeBron was there. Why wouldn't Woj be there? Know what I'm saying?
Oh, I don't know.
There with the athletes.
What's in the drink?
Dwayne Martin was there.
What's in the
LeBron
drink?
was there. Dwayne Wade was there. It's been a couple people that was there. A couple NFL coaches was there.
Find out Bill Belichick was in attendance with fucking Meek Mills and shit.
It's crazy.
You know Meek Mills, Robert Kraft, and all them.
All right, and before we started the stream, I think Shaka said something else that was pretty heavy, and it kind of blew my mind.
What is it?
No. When he said, "I think it's time to watch the party die."
Yeah.
And when he said that shit just kind of was just.
It's
for those who don't know,
it's almost like Kendrick dropped it, and the DA was like, "This nigga's right.
It's time. It's time to let the party die.
Let's go pick up Diddy. Time to let the party die." But nah, a lot of shit, a lot of stuff that Kendrick was saying on that song kind of goes towards, in its own little way, a lot of the fallacies in the hip hop game and how we just don't glorify. We glorify so many of the wrong things. But it's been an ongoing situation for almost like 20, 30 years as far as popular music goes. But, you know, it's always nice to have an artist kind of bring it to the forefront again. It might come to nothing because they always do kind of come to nothing. We'll be shaking our asses tomorrow before you know it. But it's always nice to see.
Because when they do it, let's keep it 100.
Yeah.
They don't necessarily do it with the best song possible.
Yeah. It's hard to. It's all right.
It's a great message. The song's not all that though.
Yeah. So, No Face, what do you think is like maybe the best conscious popular song? I in the back, I think No Change is probably the first thing that comes to my mind.
Jesus Walks by Kanye West.
100%. 1%.
Damn. Like, how do
on
you
radio by saying they wouldn't play it on
It's
radio.
crazy because the second he said that, the lyrics just flew through my
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything that he was saying. And that was some powerful lyrics. And I believe that he wrote that himself before he was even signed, right? He wrote that song himself, correct?
With him and Rhymefest.
Yeah, he wrote that shit himself, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Him and Rhymefest?
So him and Rhymefest wrote it together. Help writing. So it's not
powerful song.
Yeah, I never penalized him for that. He never was a writer, so we don't penalize him.
No, not at all. Not at all. Let me see. All
saying,
right, look, has anything... No, go ahead. No Face, you got it.
I'm saying he tricked them to play that shit on radio, too, by saying they wouldn't play it.
You're not going to play this? Watch us.
Oh, yeah? Oh, I won't. We'll give you some money.
Yo, hold up. Time out. Now, if I could, now I might be late to this. There was another assassination attempt?
Yeah, bro. Sunday.
Seriously. Really?
On who?
Yeah.
On who?
Donald Trump.
What?
Man.
Oh, wow. Okay. I'm gonna pull this up.
Yeah, I want my expert opinion on this.
I'll give you a quick play-by-play. I'll give you the rough edges.
Yeah, I want the rough edges. We don't want to play by play. Give us edges.
So about on Sunday afternoon, Donald Trump was playing golf, and there was a man there with an AK-47 who was now I'm kind of spitballing, but basically Trump was on the 5th hole, and the guy was sitting there on the 7th hole. And apparently he was there. It's golf. It's what I was supposed to say. It's golf.
No, you got.
Fuck y'all. Now listen. Y'all don't take nothing serious. We have a fucking problem. Y'all let the party die. God damn it. Shut up and listen. Anyway, he was on the 5th hole. He was on the 5th course, and the dude was on the 7th course. And apparently he was there for over 12 hours waiting for this opportunity. So it wasn't like he just happened to be crossing by. He had some type of makeshift Kevlar with him to protect himself. The Secret Service saw him. Maybe they shouted, then they shot at him. They didn't hit him, allegedly. He didn't shoot back yet, allegedly. And he ran. The guy in his car and left. A Good Samaritan saw the license plate, told Secret Service. About 20-25 minutes later, they found him, and now he's in custody.
Okay.
I just want to say
it wasn't like an opportunity. It wasn't like somebody weird. Like he was there for 12 hours. That's enough. That's the baby oil.
So he didn't shoot him.
You want my expert opinion? You want my expert opinion on it?
Yeah.
Go ahead. He said that's the baby oil. That's crazy.
It's the all
this shit is just to make him look good.
To win presidency, because there's no way to, first and foremost, you shoot. First of all, let's get this shit understood. Secret Service, every time we see him, always got handguns. Always got handguns, right? I'm sitting there with an AK-47 and you shot at me once and I your ass. I ran. Please make this make sense. He must have not been black because this is weird.
Not even just that.
Black people know how to shoot back? What is that?
Not even just that.
Yes. You shoot at me, I'm shooting at you. You ran to your car. I'm confused. What you waiting for 12 hours for if you ain't put your shot on?
People are pussies, Tines. What do you want from humans?
I did not wait for 12 fucking hours in a golf course, whatever the fuck you want to call it, for me to shoot your white ass, and then I didn't shoot. I got shot at, and I didn't shoot you.
How many times you heard the niggas getting killed with their gun on them? Just because you got a gun don't mean you going to shoot.
I did not wait. I did not. Then what was the point? Now you going to jail for what? For nothing?
I mean, yeah.
You're going to jail for nothing.
Yeah.
What happened to the last nigga that shot at him?
We don't hear nothing about or from.
Oh no, yeah. He did die immediately, right?
He died immediately.
But the last guy that did the assassination attempt on Trump, he died
immediately. They shot him immediately.
So where's this one going?
Yeah, he's in jail.
How many people have died in jail? I'm just saying, is he gonna be alive?
That
Is he
nigga
gonna
gonna
still be
fly
there?
I
under
don't
the
know.
radar.
It's
That
like
nigga they gonna release that nigga and let him go to a different country and change his name and shit.
they
I
ain't
don't
gonna
want to
release.
go off. I don't want to go off topic with everybody, but y'all do know, like, for all the people out there who think that Donald Trump's first assassination attempt was like a conspiracy theory or a hoax, you know, the person right behind him got his head blown off, right? You know, someone died, right? Was that part of the conspiracy too? Someone just took over the team? No, I mean that shit happened. There's some wild shit going on in this country, in this planet, in this earth, on this internet, but shit's real. That shit happened. Somebody died that day. Lucky as fuck.
Yeah, and that's a fact. It did happen. Now, what I want to do is bring y'all down and give us a quick reset. And I want to double back because No Case has gave me some information regarding all the people who stepped down within 24 hours of Diddy's arrest. So I'm going to pull this up on the screen, and then I'll bring you guys right back up. So here's all the people who stepped down within 24 hours of Diddy's arrest: Kevin Liles, Eric Pryor, Jonathan Holloway, Robert B. Davis, he's a general manager at Martha's Vineyard, Chris Cameron, Kathy Newsham, LaMonica McLiver, Allison. All right, so the list goes on. The only people that really stand out to me personally would be Kevin Liles, but this is very, very interesting, I would say. Look, even Giuseppe got up out of it. He was a doctor. Yeah, Giuseppe got up out of there. I'm going to bring everybody else back up.
It says Giuseppe, not damning, but peculiar. Because we got to remember, at them freak offs, at the end, he used to hook niggas up to IVs to rehydrate them. You know what I mean?
Oh shit! I need the details I need the details, man. I need to find that one website that has all the details pertaining to all of the allegations. I need the indictment, pretty much.
So
I put it on the group chat a little like yesterday.
Got it. I'm gonna go get it.
Probably a little around noon. But yeah, I mean, with these IVs, you know,
but it was a couple of artists that said that had that done some at a Diddy party. It was like Diddy parties would last for like the weekends or the week, and he wouldn't let them leave. But they thought he was just like a cool person. He would get them hotel rooms in the same building of the party, so they wouldn't have to go nowhere. Room service, everything would be paid for. And if they get too tired, they'll go into a special room. They get hooked up. They come out refreshed. The party all over again. It's been a couple. Justin Bieber was one of them that said that shit. He put that shit in a whole song.
Damn, bro. And then, you know what's crazy? I remember growing up, there was like a very weird interaction with Diddy and Bieber. There was a very, very weird interaction. I don't know if it was on MTV or something. It was weird.
I got the song on my phone. I'm gonna send it to you because he even said it in the song on a hook as a chorus. And Meek did the same thing. He said, "I'm sorry for what I did with Diddy" on one of his songs as well. It's like people was trying to apologize to the public before he even got out.
Hold on, look at this right here.
Yes.
They said, bro got hit with 69 counts of attempted AOs and 200 counts of aggravated. Oh,
nice. Hey, yo. 69 counts of AO.
That's crazy. Getting indicted on a freako. It's going to the freako.
Freako. Damn.
Bro. Nah, so all right. So does this trump the R. Kelly allegations?
Oh yeah.
I mean, not the allegations, but does this trump?
No.
Robert was touching children, bro.
Oh, all right, yeah. Let's not go there. Yeah. All right, back to Diddy. All right. So here's
might have been a wider scale though, because I feel like Diddy everybody was at the freak offs.
Yeah.
Robert was and this is gonna sound wild, but he was selecting, you know. Mm-hmm. Diddy was open. Well, I won't say he was opening the parties to everybody, but like them freak offs, like niggas was in them pictures, niggas was in them videos.
Yeah. Hey yo, so
let me see.
All right, so I'm gonna hit the big
not checkers in the comments. Yo, shout out the.
Yeah, it's getting better. The talent shows are getting better and better. That's for sure. Brother. But yo, I'm gonna hit the big allegedly button real quick. Allegedly, right? So, like, are we so hypothetically? Diddy got access to workers, and he's in the industry, and he has access to all these things. And it looks like a lot of the people on that list maybe have money, but not necessarily freak access like he would. So it's like, hey, you're a low-level money-getting person for 500,000. I give you anonymity. You come to my place. I set it all up.
I'm having this huge weekend party. Know what I mean? I'll have a nice selection for you.
I'll bring some guys for the girls.
I got enough body oil and lube.
Girls for the girls. I'll hook y'all up with an IV so it's legit. Maybe that's the business angle.
Bring it back to life. We got doctors on set.
Yeah. Right. And you know, Diddy about $1. So if he could just like
turn anything into a business.
Yeah, if he could make $10 million a year off some little side thing, you know.
I think Diddy went after the weakest people to make them into what he wanted to make them. Like he played with them bitches like puppets. He went after people that he knows for a fact that people wasn't really off them at that time, and he helped build them up. And at the end of the day, that means you owe me. You sold your soul to the devil on purpose.
I kind of feel like it's deeper than that, because a lot of the people who, well, how can we say a lot of Cassie, right? We can say in Cassie's situation, maybe he took her career to the next level. And he promised her all.
It's a casting career too.
Hold up.
To the little place it went. Know what I mean?
Right.
But what I mean is, like, before Diddy, she probably was somewhere singing in her waitress job type shit. Diddy felt, you know what I'm saying? I can put you on. All you gotta do is
everything I say.
Any and everything I say.
Be his bottom bitch.
Now, time out. Whoa. Now, this is crazy. If she played the position of quote unquote bottom bitch, she could possibly be implemented and assisting in some of this shit.
Oh, but the problem with that is,
the
problem with that is she already settled out for the original thing. And I don't think that they may
assault on him.
She won't get implicated in anything because at the end of the day, she's a victim of abuse, mental, all of that. So she won't be implicated in nothing because they gonna look at her
that video. It can be like, listen, you were forced to do that. We see him dragging you down the hotel room. You probably told him, I don't want nothing to do with you and all this baby oil. And he was like, no, bitch, get back in here and pack this up for me.
Because she couldn't get away. So I'm sorry.
having Stockholm syndrome is a big thing. So I don't think she would ever be implicated in nothing. And on top of that, plausible deniability is a thing. Just because she heard it and she didn't see it, she's gonna get away with it. Shit.
Yeah, she probably will.
Damn, yo. Either
and
way,
also settled already. It's over.
And I feel like that's part of the reason why she made such a big deal out of the situation when she came out with everything, because she knew that it was a whole bigger situation. She like, let me get on top of this while I can. Listen, this nigga used to beat the shit out of me.
Right.
Regardless of anything extra, of any videos of me making phone calls to prostitutes or to collect drugs or to do anything illegal, he was beating the shit out of me and forcing me to do things, you know? So I feel like she could have came out with what she came out with earlier on, because she's like, I'm not beat to be under the bus with you, buddy.
Yeah.
Wow. So now this is all alleged, by the way. We just talked.
Allegedly.
What's this? How you do that? Allegedly.
I don't know. It's like my own little light bulb. Just
yeah. But not that. That's that also has to be considered. Just getting ahead of it and getting clear of it and kind of like getting some sort of benefit out of it. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, in this wild world, we really got to talk about anything that makes sense, and that makes sense.
Yeah.
If I was on Cassie's camp and something like was going down, I'd be like, you got that tape?
Because we really gotta think. I saw something earlier, and they were like, the feds aren't going to blitz you like that unless they got something, unless they know for a fact that they. So this has probably been a year, maybe 2, maybe even longer than that, investigation to where it might have slipped out that somebody might have let it slip out that they're after him.
AK, when was the raid? The raid was back in March, right?
Yeah, I think
March.
Yeah,
it was March.
Like that. Yeah.
It probably took them 3 to 4 months to even get the raid going, and now it's been about 12, 13 months.
Damn, so I feel like maybe somebody let it slip. Hey, listen, they got an investigation going on him. I don't know if you had anything to do with whatever. Now, I mean, anything. If it ain't,
yeah.
Let's
bring this out. Let's clear this up. Let's get ahead of this, and let's get out.
She had some lawyers in her. She had some lawyers in her corner. Now, I mean,
absolutely.
when she went, so somebody had to have been like, "Hey, I mean, we don't care how deep it is that you were in this, but is there any way that you could possibly get off clean without anything falling down on you?" And she was like, "Well, he abused me," and they were like, "All right, that's all we need. Let's run with that."
And then like you said, Shaka, got that tape. You know what I'm saying? You got that tape. You got that tape in that hotel. Like I'm saying, I don't know. That's something I never considered before, but I definitely want to take the time out to say I feel bad for any like true victims of anything, any SA crimes or anything of this nature. Right. I know that a few of us on here have daughters. You know what I'm saying? So we like what do we? I don't know. I don't even know if that's the direction I want to take this in. But much respect to the victims, man, and hopefully they get anything that could help them get through whatever traumatizing shenanigans they went through with this guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, any diddling that Diddy did do.
The diddler and his diddling.
Right. I think so they're gonna need witnesses, right? So I'm just kind of now I'm just putting on my legal head. He's definitely gonna need witnesses because a lot of the things they talked about so far, it's with these big federal RICO crimes, and if anybody's following that YSL case, you would know it's kind of hard to land the plane on a lot of this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Diddy ain't a RICO, so
it's a
they're
RICO.
Claiming it is. They put him on a RICO.
It's a RICO.
Right.
RICO.
Like they think Diddy's basically the godfather of baby oil. You know what I'm saying? Like
now, hold on. Now, what was the purpose? Once again, I think that the purpose of them mentioning the baby oil and lubricant was the excessive
it's all public relations. It's all PR.
It's PR, and they're getting a little more witty with the PR.
Yeah, we're in an era where that hits. That headline alone is going to spread it.
Hey, yo, what did we talk about during that whole debate went down? What are we talking about? They're killing the dogs. They're eating the cats. Like, what the fuck? And we don't give a fuck about none of that shit. They talk about Israel and Palestine on the same stage, and we don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? All about giving a fuck.
Damn. Well, all right. So, what was his official date where he was captured and taken into custody? Was that the 17th?
2 days ago?
Yesterday, the 17th.
It was the 17th. All right. When did Kid
Drop drop? Turn himself in today.
Yep.
But they got. That's why he was in Harlem. Like niggas was like, why was he just hanging out? He knew that he had the warrant out for the arrest. He was supposed to turn himself in tomorrow. That's what his lawyer today. Actually, that's what his lawyer said. And they just came out of nowhere and arrested him.
Yeah,
it was set up for him to turn himself in.
They sleepwalked him. They sleepwalked him. Go ahead, Gucci.
I got one big question in all this. They found 1,000 bottles of lube and baby oil. They found guns and tapes and
I know what you're about to say.
Photographs and everything. No, you don't. Did they find Farnsworth Bentley? Because I feel like if it's one person that like
could blow the lid on all this shit.
And I haven't heard from or seen that man in years.
Right.
Where's Farnsworth Bentley? Because he was there in the prime freak offs. Like
prime.
Oh yeah, he was the guy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And making sandwiches. Doom, doom, doom. Yo, on some real shit, but Turn it up. Turn the volume up real
I ain't
quick.
gonna hold you.
Nah, they gonna hit me. They gonna hit me with a
Oh,
strike.
okay.
I ain't gonna hold you. This skit is what let me know Diddy was a menace. Because why would Dave Chappelle make something like this if it wasn't like,
yeah? And they were like, "Hey, why Clef? We gonna do this Diddy thing? What do you think?" Like, yeah, I'm in.
yeah, I'm gonna do it. And he got the real members of the making of the band class. You know what I'm saying? So they all like, yeah, nah, he really made us walk for that cheesecake once.
Like, look at him, bro.
Hey, yo, so
Oh man.
I'm gonna speak on this legal thing. Another legal take I got. You know, one thing that boggles my mind about all this shit, and this is for if I was in Diddy's defense, they found baby oil, they found tapes, they found all this shit. Wait a minute. Hold up. First off, why wouldn't they put the most scandalous thing out there if they're trying to put the most scandalous thing out there? For some reason, there's one thing that's not talked about. Where are the tons and tons of condoms?
Oh, they was having raw freak offs?
There's no way. That'll be my defense. I'll be like, so hold the fucking phone. Wait a minute.
DNA everywhere?
Right. Hey, what are we talking about now? Like, what are we doing? Like, I need everybody STI'd. Whoever you think was there STI is whoever the condom. It's like, where's the gun? Like, what are you guys talking about?
Wow, bruh. That's crazy. Now, you know how I just know that this nigga guilt. I mean, if I
maybe
could,
it was maybe it was BYOC.
Bring your own contraceptive.
Yeah. We'll bring all the baby oil you guys need, but you guys bring a condom, you're fucking done. Yeah.
Damn, yo. This whole situation is just crazy. You know, growing up, you know, we watched Diddy. Remember that song Number One, where he just dancing and shit with the fucking Lamborghinis and all that shit. And
I haven't seen that in a while.
For like, yeah, he was dancing his ass off, and we grew up with this dude, and he kind of we ain't going nowhere. We ain't. Don't worry if I write rhymes. I write checks. Checks.
I'm the definition of half man, half drugs. Damn.
Ooh.
Damn, bro. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yo, you know what's crazy? Going back and listening to a lot of his music, it's going to sound crazy now. It's going to sound crazy.
Say is people should just have some reserve, because it's the same thing they try to mad motherfuckers like, oh, Young Thug's a murderer, he's a killer. And you get the trial, that nigga never killed nobody.
Yup. You gotta wait, yo.
They trying to say he sent niggas to kill people, but he never killed nobody. They never said one time Young Thug pulled the trigger or nothing. So it's like, I'm not saying give the niggas sympathy. All I'm saying is we got to be a little reserved, because they paint a narrative in the beginning, and that shit get to court, and you like, oh, that nigga didn't do half of the shit you said.
Right.
Wow.
You find out that, you know what I'm saying, they wasn't Diddy's freak offs. They was Kevin Lyle's freak offs.
It was Kevin Lyle's
freak offs. Just, you know what I'm saying, housing the baby oil.
He just the face of the freak off.
Diddy was just holding the baby oil for him.
Yeah. What is Steve Stout? That's Diddy, man. Where is Steve Stout?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's Diddy home.
And like what's crazy is like there's probably 3 decades of evidence out there, bro. 3 decades of this. Ain't something that's been popping for a couple months, bro. Niggas get sloppy over the course of 30 years. You might have slipped up one night. You might have placed that order on your text message.
Right.
I can't even say it.
I need more baby oil. I'm sorry.
I need more oil.
Need 10 more cases. Take that.
Take that baby oil.
Damn, I'm pulling Mace to the side like, bro, if you was at a freak off.
Yo. I need the next episode of It Is What It Is. Know what I'm saying?
Before you fuck the show up, murder, when you had a freak off.
Mace
says step down. Let's go. It was B Mike.
Right.
It is what it is.
Little niggas go to baby oil. Little niggas go to freak off. I'm not a little nigga. Yeah, why every celebrity? Every celebrity I see be like, I don't know what. Marlon Wayans was like, yeah, I used to go to the parties, but it never got crazy with me. Every celebrity is just like, what?
Because they trying to save face, because they know that there's going to be pictures and videos of them being there, maybe not in the freak off action, know what I mean, but you know it's going to be the surrounding part, because we all know what it is. He would throw a big ass party, know what I mean, invite a bunch of people, and then there's the secret party that goes on in the background of the big party. So a lot of them might have been at the the major party, but weren't a part of the main freak off party. So a lot of them.
Go ahead. I was just saying, like, maybe perhaps the freak off pays for the big party. It's probably dollar for dollar. Like, yeah, y'all paying for it. Y'all go downstairs, y'all do y'all weird shit, and Jay-Z is gonna have a toast because his daughter's being born. It's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, if I could, man, like looking at. I'm sorry to cut you, bro. Just being mentioned in the same light as Robert and Epstein is just, it's got to be just soul crushing, bro. Yeah, bro. Damning to say the least.
The same team that prosecuted Epstein is the same team now. Just to let you know. It's the same.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
It's the same staff, same people. So they know they way around. They know they way around.
I mean, some essay.
Yeah, these people don't just. These people just don't up and die. You know what I mean? They still out here arresting people. So.
Yeah, bro. But yeah, they're comparing his case to Epstein's, and there's going to be more developments. I know we've been talking about this for a while. There's definitely going to be more developments to come. I'm pretty sure more things will come to light. I'm starting to just think about everyone or certain individuals who were like real close to him, and I'm like, I can't. I don't want to associate anything with this. But yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I think that's what it really comes down to. And even like what No Face was saying, we don't know like how deep he was into it, because we know like alleged tag over everything, but we know that like he wasn't the one out here going to pick up the prostitutes or making the calls for the drugs, or but how close was he to it? Now, I mean, was it just a one person? Was he directly telling somebody to do it, or was he saying, yo, listen, he made like a playlist of things they needed and gave it to somebody, and that person delegated it to the next person who delegated it? Like, how deep does this really go?
Yeah, interesting. And I just want to point out something from this article here. Former Danity Kane singer Aubrey O'Day, who previously claimed that she was fired from the group when she refused to engage in Diddy's alleged requests in other areas besides music, as she revealed on her Call Her Daddy podcast in 2022, spoke to TMZ in the aftermath of her former boss's arrest. I never thought I'd see the day, she said. We all bury this inside of us in order to be able to keep going, to keep going. And not just me, but victims you don't even know yet. We're all processing what type of vindication can actually feel like now, or what that type of vindication can actually feel like now. Every conversation I've had with victims last night has been beyond moving on all levels. 50 is probably having a field day.
It's funny you brought that up, because I do remember, I don't know if it was earlier this year or sometime last year, Shorty was like going on a little, like kind of like a little press tour, you know what I mean? And she was like going in on him. And she had said that they had tried to get her to, when she got fired, they wanted her to sign an NDA, and they tried to pay her out to where like she couldn't speak. And she was like, no, because then I can't tell my story. And she tried to get a couple other members of Danity Kane to do the same thing, but like 2 of them signed the NDA. And she was basically like, it's a lot of people, and this was even before like the Cassie situation happened. And it was a thing where she was, basically all this that's coming out now, she was kind of low-key bringing it up as low as she could without like I'm guessing like there's still terms to how she got fired or whatever, so she can't directly say certain things, but yeah, she was putting that nigga on blast.
Damn, man. And I remember in the chat the other day, someone said like all of these people that are starting to come out now and say stuff after he's got caught ain't no better than, you know, some of the people who, I don't know, that's debatable. It's extremely debatable. I understand there's two sides to that.
I do get what they're saying, because if you wait until it's that's like that when the whole shit first happened, and I forget who the dude was, the Crip dude who came out with the video and said that Diddy was fucking Carl Winslow, and he walked in on that. And I'm like, bro,
was that Jaguar, right?
I can't remember who it was, but at that point I was like, bro, why would you just say something about it? Because it's cool to make a story about Diddy? Because it was the most like off the wall story. He was like, yeah, I was at a party with a Diddy party, and I heard somebody having sex, and so I just walked in the room, and then I see Diddy with Carl Winslow bent over, and I'm just like, bro, and you just now saying something, and this happened how long ago, bro? So things like that, yeah, I get it, but sometimes it is easier to open up about things when other people are
Carl Winslow.
Yo, I gotta find that video, but that shit was that shit, because I'm like, bro, like something like that, like something is like Diddy fucking like that's something that if that would have came out when it happened would have been big, like that would have been major. So for you to say it once everybody else is coming out with their Diddy story, it's just like, bro, now you just want to be a part of the crowd. You just wanted to say something to make whatever podcast you was on pop.
Hey, anyway, so on another, so I'm gonna take the other side of it. So a lot of times when I'm like, basically when I'm at work, like somebody may be saying something like in a briefing, and I'm the type of person, I really don't care what people think about me, and I really don't care I don't care about what comes out of my head, because I like to think that I'm right. Or like, even if I'm wrong, I can't be alone, right? I ain't that crazy. So I always say what I feel, right? And then at the end, they'd be like, yeah, I was thinking the same shit, but da, 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 da. Some people just need somebody to speak out for everybody else to make shit pop. Like,
very true.
Some people just not really about, breaking ice like that. That's all. Is that Michael Parsons? Turn the shit off. Turn it off.
Yeah, your linebacker was at a Diddy party.
Hold on. He wasn't. If you are a victim, I agree 1,000%. If you are a victim, if you was a fucking bodyguard and you was watching,
chauffeur,
the chauffeur, fuck that. If you was a victim, yes, I understand you being a victim and you were afraid of backlash and shit that can come your way. But if you was a security guard, and like the last nigga, not Gene Deal, but it was another nigga. He was Diddy right hand man. That nigga ain't say shit. His son I need to find a nigga name. I was just talking about my cousin. The nigga's son got locked up. He went to Diddy for help. Diddy kind of brushed the nigga off. Then all of a sudden, that nigga on Vlad TV talking about Diddy and all the shit he did. You get what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of these niggas is niggas that he no longer helping. And I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking him for speaking their truth, but my nigga, you should have spoke your truth when you saw it happen. You don't tell me you feel bad for these people now. Why you ain't feel bad for them back then?
Why you ain't feel bad when it was going down to where you could have stopped something and prevented even more victims?
If you was a victim, yeah, I get it. But if you was just there for the ride, shut the fuck up now too. Like you just as guilty to me. You just as foul. If you watch my mother get her ass kicked and you ain't say nothing to stop it, now you telling me you knew it. Now I want to fuck you up even more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Crazy.
This shit's impossible, yo. This shit really is. We just need less monsters. Less monsters in the world will really help out the situation.
Now, if I could, boom, my bad, Rado, I'm gonna bring you back up. But when you just said monsters, it rang something in my bell that I had learned from the Israelites, and it was a saying. They said demons and monsters are absolutely real. They just don't look how they look in movies and cartoons. But demons and monsters are absolutely real. I'm gonna bring you back up, Rado. You were talking. Go ahead, Rado.
Damn. I mean, we can mute this part of the, you know what I mean, of the line.
I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut it, bro. Oh, yeah.
I was just saying, if we had less monsters, Shaka might not have that job.
Chaotic.
It is Shaka's job to hunt down the monsters.
Oh yeah, young Shaka, official John Papa. Yeah, but hold on, there's something else. I'm gonna share this in the meantime while we converse. It's an idea. Yo, does anyone else here play chess? Anybody play chess?
I wish I could. I wish I did, man, but I don't play chess.
I was on shoot you an invite. Shoot you an invite.
Just be out here trying to kick.
I mean, I know how to play. I guess you can shoot me an invite.
That's what it sounds like.
But no, don't worry about this. I'm saying I'm gonna cut this. But eventually, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get into like playing chess on stream. And once again, shout out to Chess Not Checkers, who has been in the comments showing us some love. Shout out to y'all. I'm pretty sure they'll be going live today at the normal time slot, 7:30. Shout out to Barry Jackson. Shout out to Young Hess Hefe. You know what I mean? My man, $100,000. I got a quarter in. Right now, is there anything else that we may need to touch on? I feel like that was the sole purpose of us coming live today, was to discuss this situation.
Do we want to get into the intricacies of what sex trafficking is?
I would love to.
We got time.
We got a good 10-15. Let's do it.
AK, you take it away.
I learned today,
right?
Sex trafficking is when you bring someone, or we either fly out, drive out, someone crosses the border with the intentions to have sex, and there is a form of payment.
I'm cooked.
You know, whether it's monetary or like a gift, food. As a matter of fact, there was a whole list of things put in the chat of what is technically considered what would make a woman be considered a sex worker. And yeah, a lot of people are cooked. Like,
yeah, cooked.
Like, when you think about like that's
what say
it. They have to like fully like break that down of what really constitutes sex trafficking, because when you think about it, you can go visit somebody in another state, buy them dinner, and then have sex with them, and not only are they a prostitute, but they're sex trafficking because you came to another state to have sex with them.
All right, we're gonna have to look up some laws or something. Hold up, let me see.
Yeah, I think the defining factor is that you have to have more underlining criminal activity. All jokes aside,
okay.
But with jokes aside, that next trip to Denny's is gonna fuck you up.
Sure,
Denny's afterwards.
All right, so if I could, I'm just gonna read the definition as per Microsoft Bing here. Sex trafficking, a noun, the action or practice of illegally transporting people from one country or area. That's where they get you. Or area, which is very vague, to another country or area for the purpose of sexual. Now, this is the word that'll get you too. Exploitation.
So you could be in Plainfield, you could pick somebody up from Route 22, and you could be cooked.
But what is the act of illegally transporting them? Like, what
like if your license is expired, you're cooked?
Yo, if that's the case, oh man. I know some people who are cooked. If all it takes is a suspended license
to get some pussy.
to get some pussy.
All right. So when I typed in illegal transportation, smuggling came up. Now, smuggling is, I hate when they use the word inside the word, but smuggling is the illegal transportation of objects, substances, information, or people. Yo, these laws are designed so crazy. They get you cooked every time. Such as out of house or buildings into a prison or across international border in violation of applicable laws or other regulations. So let me just... All right, what does illegal transportation means? Removal, shifting, transfer, and transport of any mineral by any carrier, otherwise in accordance with the provisions of Act and the rules made thereunder. This is some bullshit.
Damn, I'm not having sex with minerals, so you know.
That's the baby oil part.
That's the baby oil part. Damn, I
yeah.
didn't think about that. Damn, you might be on to something. This is why, I mean, the diddler did it.
Wow, this is pretty interesting. I suggest everyone, if you're doing anything, right, anything that you might like think is illegal, that might be illegal.
Inkling.
Small point. You need to go do some research. You know what I'm saying? Because there's plenty of things that me and a few of my cronies used to do back in the day. That if we might have known some of the consequences to some of these things, that we probably would not have engaged in such things. And learn law. You know what I'm saying? Go learn law, man. When you're out here doing shit.
And don't wait until you get locked up to learn the law. That's where a lot of people fuck up. I mean, you get locked up and now you in a situation where I gotta be my own lawyer.
Yeah, I'm in the library all the time. Nigga, that's because you in jail.
You ain't got nothing else to do.
Yeah, better be in the damn library. You ain't there by choice.
But yeah, all right, other than that, for the last few minutes before we get out of here, anything else you guys want to touch bases on? Got about 5 minutes before I shut it down.
I don't know, real quick, Shaka, what we sipping on? I saw you take a sip.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it ain't nothing pretty, but it's just some vodka, man. It's Wednesday.
Hey, listen. Hey, get the
some Ciroc? Right? You off the Ciroc? You want a Ciroc?
Oh, hold on. Blue label? Red dot, blue dot, white dot?
Yo, show the bottle, bro. Nah, bro. Show the bottle.
That's why he said it ain't nothing.
Nah, you don't want to see this shit. It's some cheap shit. Nah, it's some...
you off that layers.
That nigga drinking Majorski.
Majorski, yo, check it out, bro. Yo, it's either Majorski or Laird's. I'm sure.
Hold on, yo, let's see this shit. Hold the bottle up.
Let's go.
Right. It's some fucking Pinnacle. Kiss my ass. I told y'all niggas it was Wednesday.
It could have been worse.
You the type of nigga that would smoke Reggie.
If it's a Wednesday, I don't see the problem with it, man. I ain't mad at it.
I ain't mad at it.
I ain't sipping Dom Perignon every day.
Hold on, shot.
Yeah.
What flavor is it, bro?
It's plain. It's just vodka.
It ain't that whipped cream Pinnacle, is it?
Nah, nigga, pause. Nah, you know.
Nah, because you flashed that bottle kind of quick, brother. You just it ain't that raspberry.
Pinnacle. That shit fucked my stomach up. All that whipped cream and all that. Nah, pause, man. Ain't nothing like that. Yo, one serious thing I do gotta say about Diddy.
Stomach up. You was at the freak off.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't.
I ain't said all that whipped cream.
Let me find out Diddy had the military at the freak offs. That's crazy.
Oh, chill. But now, one thing I will say about Diddy, just as we kind of close off, like Diddy has always kind of been a caricature.
All right.
In our entertainment. So it seems like it makes, we joke about it so much because it was like inevitable. It's like Dave Chappelle kind of opened the door about like, hey man, Diddy weird, ain't he? And then like, Diddy started it himself with making a band, and he's got so many memories in our in the back of our mind just of him being just a weird guy. And then you think about the whole J-Lo Shine situation and Biggie and Pac's murders, and how he beat up Steve Stout over him being on a cross, and obviously he wanted to do that part, but I guess, you know what I'm saying, like Diddy's always kind of been just a weird dude, and he kept making money. He kept making more money, so he probably thought like, what else? It was just like, we got to do a better job gatekeeping from weird people, because he's gonna keep trying to get away with shit.
But if I could, let's say that when he first came into said industry, he didn't have these demons or these urges or whatever, right?
But there's evidence that he kind of did, not necessarily like sexual orgy stuff, but like Diddy was that dude from the jump.
I heard a
phrase. In fact, you heard why they call him Puff, right?
Why?
When he was a kid, he would huff and puff when he didn't get his way. Puff was a nickname he got as a child because of his temper when things didn't go his way. That's where Puff comes from.
I heard a phrase earlier, and it was like, money doesn't change you. It just brings out the true you. Because at the end of the day, when you broke, you can't do and be the person you really are and do the things you want to do, because you don't got the funds to do it. You got people telling you can't, yada yada. As soon as you get fuck you money like Diddy got, you do whatever you want. The only people who can tell you can are the people who got more money than you.
That's right. You give a nigga in the hood $5,000, they gonna act up. Tax return time be like, wow, everybody different. Like March and April, everybody acting weird.
Wow, bro, that's heavy. Yeah, just get a little bit of money in,
So that nigga always been, even in his early stages, like the nigga came out with take that when he was young. Like that wasn't something that he just started saying a couple years ago. That nigga been saying that since before I was born. Like
take what? Like what are you talking about?
Yeah, like in the videos dancing all freaky and shit. Like,
all right, now we done spoke down about the book, not down, but we done called it straight on him for a while. But give me like your favorite song that like Diddy was a part of.
Yo, okay, so honestly, I can't say a song per se.
Yeah, that's impossible.
But that Mary J. Blige, My Life album.
My Life album is the best R&B album ever fucking made.
Like,
whoa.
And if it wasn't for Diddy, we wouldn't. I mean, Usher Confessions exist, so I can't.
I gotta go with Confessions personally, but now I'm gonna have to go back and listen to this.
My Life,
is the best R&B album ever made.
Bro, you got it higher than Confessions? How?
I'm dying on that cross.
I got them two like neck and neck.
Look, I ain't gonna tell you, I did with when we was in a pandemic, we was on Clubhouse. And I was in the room with a bunch of execs. Jeff Robinson, he found Alicia Keys, he found her, Apple execs. Like I was in the room with a lot of people, and we ran a NCAA bracket from 1993 to 2000. I think it was 22 of the best R&B albums. We went through each year, listed all the albums, and voted all the albums. We did this for R&B and hip hop.
Yeah.
The final four was Confession, Miseducation of Lauryn Hill,
okay,
My Life, and Where I Want to Be by Donnell Jones.
Ooh.
The final two was My Life and the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill won.
Wow.
But that's what
Miseducation was a good album. I'm taking My Life over Miseducation, and I'm taking Confessions over My Life. But that's a bias. My Life is one of my favorite albums.
Niggas was high on Confessions. It actually lost to My Life. The final four was Confessions against My Life.
Damn.
And it lost. So it wasn't like just off of what you feel like. We was actually in the room playing records off the album. So
I'm down.
Got you.
Yeah, I like that.
Pop 2 and Life After Death were the hip hop bracket.
Wait, what album?
I thought it was going to be Illmatic. Life After Death one.
I have to go back and listen to all of these as like damn near a 40-year-old. You know what I'm saying? To see if they resonate a little differently.
Yeah.
Life After Death, I felt like was good, but I was very, very young when it first came out. You know what I'm saying? I would have to go back and give it another listen. I just remember there were some suspect lines on that album, which we won't get into right now.
That's another pod.
Yeah, that's a whole.
We're gonna have a pod about sus lyrics and hip hop one day.
Yeah, that's a good topic.
Quote unquote, the boy. He only got one album in the whole fucking bracket.
And what album was that? Take care.
Nothing was the same.
Oh, nothing was the same is my favorite album from him. Like
he only got one album in that and Views got. So let me even explain the way the albums were picked was it was a room full of people. So like we was on a stage, we was like running the shit, but it was a room full of people. So we listed the albums and they got to pick they voted on the album for that year. So whatever album got the most votes was the album to represent that year.
All right, I'm looking at the track list from Nothing Was the Same, and then I see Tuscan Leather. That was the intro, 6 minutes. Heat. Started from the bottom is on there. Wu-Tang Forever, Worst Behavior. Hold On, We're Going Home. One of my favorite Drake songs of all time is that Hold On, We're Going Home. That is, if you play that at the right time, that's one of them ones, bro. You got your hand on her thigh, and y'all headed back. Yeah, that's one of them ones, bro. Yeah, that's one of them ones. With hand on her thigh. Yeah, hand on the
thigh.
Yeah. Just hold.
It's going on. It's going down. 100.
We're going home. No,
we're going home.
Yeah.
No Diddy.
Yeah.
And then what else? Yeah, Pound Cake was on there. All Me was on. Oh wow.
Come Through was on there. Yo, that was a banging ass.
Yeah, that's
305 wow. To My City.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. That's number 11. All right, yeah, that's
album to me, personally.
Yeah.
Everybody say you don't got a classic. I feel that's his classic album to me.
It is.
Okay. Wow.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, all good. But yo, man, this has been dope. This has been fire. We're reaching that 1 hour and some change mark that I like to keep it at. I appreciate y'all for rocking out. It's good to get back into the swing of things, back on the airways, talking our talk. We had some real good viewership throughout this as well, man. We had really good viewership at one point. I believe that we were maintaining about 15 members in here. So, that was actually pretty dope. Shout out to the Twitch viewership. Shout out to the Facebook viewership on the Chaotic Flame page, as well as the Nothing Left to Do But Win page. And shout out to the YouTube viewership. I'm really focused on the YouTube channel, trying to get us up to 500 subs so we can start generating revenue. Please subscribe. Subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I'm gonna close this one out. Hold up, let me give us a better view. Yeah.
Hey, Diddy, thanks for making niggas with waves look bad. You make me want to cut them off, motherfucker.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Fuck, man, look at this shit. Look, I ain't even.
Don't even brush your shit no more. Don't even shape it up. Well, yo, man, look, I'm gonna catch y'all in the back chat. Thanks for rocking out. This has been Nothing Left to Do But Win. Diddy. I didn't put this as a volume or anything. It's just Diddy. You know what I'm saying? You can always come back. You'll find this one at the Diddy. I appreciate y'all. I have some clips up. Appreciate y'all.
Later, brother.
Right. Yeah, peace out. Peace out, Goji. Peace out, Shock. Peace out, No Face, No Case. And we're going to end this one with a track that I made. I stay playing my old shit for some reason. I'm a big fan of my old work. And this is called Purification, which I think fits. I think this fits. Purification, produced by yours truly, Chaotic Flame, SoundCloud.com/Chaotic Flame, YouTube.com/@ Nothing Left to Do But Win.
Burn the cinders, Chaotic Flame.